Hello and welcome to my channel Crafting with me, Deannie Jones. Today I have some new Halloween crafts that I create using my latest tool in my craft room, and it is a diode laser cutter called Mecpow. I can't wait to show you all the wonderful things I can make with it. And here it is, the Mecpow X4Pro. It's a powerful laser and engraver, and it is the biggest laser engraver that I've ever had to work with because it is professional grade. Now, what's cool about the Mecpow Pro is that it does have a fully enclosed laser. It's fantastic. Even though it is larger in size, it is completely covered and so incredibly safe to work with because I don't have to wear the glasses all the time and I don't have to worry about anyone coming into my room because it is so safe because of the full enclosure. The Mecpow company offers a step-by-step installation instruction video on YouTube, and it takes no more than 20 minutes. The basic part of the machine itself is all built. Look at it, it's fantastic. You don't have to build in the X and Y axis or anything like that. I've had that situation before. So the only thing you really have to put together is the outer covering, the safety covering, which is fantastic. You also have to add the pump and the fan to help you with the air assist. If you know anything about laser cutting, air assist is so very important, especially when you're trying to get very finely cut items without any burn marks. The air assist helps to remove those burn marks. This was such a fun way to put this machine together, my son helping me out there. But it really didn't take more than 20-30 minutes to set it up, and I already have the light burn software on my computer, so it was very easy for me to go from setting up the computer to starting to create some items for me to craft today. Now, before we start cutting and crafting, let me tell you a few items that really stood out to me about the Mecpow X4 Pro. I love the fact that it's a full featured protective cover. That way I don't have to worry about myself or anyone else who is in the room with me while I am laser cutting. It also has a wonderful built-in camera so I can position the wood or any other materials in any way so that it's best use of the wood itself. It's a 22,000 millimeter per minute high speed with a 0.1 millimeter accuracy. It's amazing. It is the most pinpoint accuracy I have ever seen on any machine that I've ever used. And this is the fourth laser cutter that I have worked with. The Mecpow Pro also features an integrated auto stop function. It will automatically stop working when the protective cover is opened. The engraver is also equipped with a security lock, flame sensor, emergency stop, tilt sensor, and limit switches, all of which fully guarantee the safety of both the users and the machine. And that is the most important thing to have when you're working with such a powerful tool in your craft room. As I mentioned before, the capability of having air assist not only helps to create a cleaner, less burnt area for all of your laser cuts, but it is also a safer option. The powerful fan optimizes internal airflow to filter out harmful smoke and particles effectively, preventing combustion and creating a safer and more conducive environment for engraving within the enclosure. That means that your craft area is safe for you and for others that are around you, and also just creates a beautiful product without putting you or your machine at risk. It is also spacious, allowing for up to 16 inches each way for me to be able to create larger projects and to be able to engrave larger products as well. And the fact that I can move the laser carriage up and down also allows for much more thicker materials to be used in the laser cutter. It truly is an amazing machine. Now, let's get started with some crafting. Now, as you saw in the machine, you saw that I filmed while it was cutting this cute little lantern. And the best thing about these products is that you can find laser cut files for free in different places. There's Vecteezy, there's Design Bundles, there are so many places, and I will include a link down below. Some of them do require for you to sign up and you get a week for free, or you get 10 downloads for free, but it's a great way to start. And of course, I was focusing on some little Halloween projects that I can include in my decor this year. And this is a tiny little tea light lantern, and I have a whole bunch of different designs that I can use for the panels, but I stuck with the little boos and the pumpkins. And this took a piece of plywood, not plywood, that's too thick, but a piece of wood, craft wood, that was around 12 by 12 inches. So it really was, I was able to cut out the full project in just one sheet of the craft wood. Here's another design, and I believe I found this on Creative Fabrica, and this is a layered pumpkin. It's absolutely beautiful. Now, it's very easy to find something similar at the Dollar Tree, but how fun that you can really actually design things yourself. If I wanted to, I could change, and instead of having Halloween, I could put the name of our family or a child's name. It's really so much fun. So let's get to crafting now, where I'm painting, of course, each layer according to what I think they should be. At first, I wanted this to just be orange and black, but then I decided, oh my gosh, with 4 layers, let's have fun with this. So of course, here's a little spider web layer that I'm going to place on top of the pumpkin. And then next is this wonderful design with the bat and the Halloween lettering. It's so pretty. And here, of course, I'm going to use that ghoulish green that's very in style or on trend this year. And just going one by one and just poking out the little items or the little pieces that might still be stuck in the wood itself. And that happens even with items that you buy at the store. For the last layer, of course, is the lettering that I decided to paint purple. Now, I wanted you to see, look at the intricate detail of the cuts of that little pumpkin, of each of the letters. All the jagged edges is just perfection. I couldn't believe how detailed and how intricate. And yet there weren't any burn marks, as you can see. When you don't have air assist, I should say, you do tend to have more burn marks, and it just doesn't look very nice. Now, to put it all together, I'm just using some wood glue that I have from the Dollar Tree. Now, I can use this laser cutter to also cut MDF and things like acrylic. There are many different items that you can cut and engrave. Also, it's very interesting that this machine also has Wi-Fi, and if I wish to, I can control it from my phone. So there's a lot of different ways that you can use this laser cutter. It's amazing. Now let's put this all together. I'm getting glue all over my hands, but it doesn't matter because I think it's going to be perfect. I'm going to glue the next layer and just tell you how many plans I have for this laser cutter. Once again, I do plan to create some homemade gifts for my coworkers. I've made ornaments for them in the past and coasters. Now I have to explore what other wonderful ideas or items I can give to my coworkers this year. I always think it's so much fun to create something handmade that's really made from the heart. Last but not least, I'm going to add these wonderful letters, again with beautifully detailed letters, because of the precision laser on this machine. I can't wait to get to more projects, and I'll show you some other projects that I created as well. This one actually ended up being for a friend of mine who is also an avid Halloween enthusiast, and she works with me each and every day. So in appreciation, I created this and gave this to her. For my last project, I found this wonderful witch hat style and or cut file, and I thought this would be perfect for my primitive design. Since it's made out of wood, and of course this is going to end up being homemade, I thought this was a cute addition to my primitive Halloween. So this wonderful spooky little witch's hat, all I have to do now is, after I've cut it with the Mecpow, I now have to just paint it and age it so it looks a little more primitive. Now again, just because you don't have a laser cutter doesn't mean you can't make these projects. These print files, you can find them on, they're free, first of all. I'll try to link this one down below, but more importantly, you can use cardboard and you can just cut them out yourself, and at least it'll give you that look of wood if you need to. But again, this is a wonderful way to use your laser cutter if you happen to have one. Now I've just painted all of the items. Now I'm putting it all together with a little bit of wood glue, and it is ready to display with the rest of my Halloween decor. You'll find more information in my description below about the Mecpow X4Pro and all of their other products. I am so happy to be affiliated with them and can't wait to create even more projects. As I always say, stay safe, be kind, God bless each and every one of you, and remember to live the adventure, and I'll see you again very soon.